comedy's last stand?
Tom Brady was roasted on Netflix live this past week, and I will tell you that comedy is back, my friends. We held the line. I'll see it online. They'll be like, is it me or is retarded and gay coming back? Or, hey, retarded and gay is making a comeback. Some of us never stopped using it.
Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave?
We here at Dumpster Fire are proud to be part of the people who held the line for all of you, so you can say retarded and gay. But it was just no holds barred. Everybody, I mean, Tony Hinchcliffe and Nikki Glazer had some of the most immaculate roasting sets I've ever seen done in roasting. I personally never really liked roasting, although I'm getting more and more into it because I realize it's mostly what I do on this show the entire time is just roast our elite, ourselves, one another, the poor, the old, the fats, the rich. We all get roasted, but it was a nice kind of like, okay. Kevin Hart was being, making his gay jokes. Like everybody got mad. I am a little bit upset because I'm not sure. I wonder what the audience was like. Like, were these people who were getting mad about these jokes 4 years ago? Because it was in Los Angeles that this was filmed. So if this was something where you were one of those a-holes who was like, me, we're in a post-comedy world, and jokes are about punching down or punching up, and you should only be using your... No. Jokes are for everyone. No one's outside of jokes.
Jokes punch in all directions.
Jokes punch wildly like an animal fighting for its life. Jokes punch down and up and they kick and they scream. And they're not always going to hit the right target. They're sometimes going to be wrong. They're sometimes going to hurt people's feelings. Giselle got mad because she was like, oh, they're making fun of our family. You know what? Maybe you shouldn't have had sex with your jiu-jitsu instructor. Okay?
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
How about you take the sanctity of your family seriously as well? He clearly didn't. He got made fun of for Bridget Moynihan. You should have been happy about that joke, Giselle. I mean, Aaron Hernandez's fiance was mad. She was like, oh, the jokes were cruel. You know what else is cruel? Murder! Killing people is crueler than whatever jokes they're making about your fiance killing 2 people. Okay? Let's just be clear here. Everyone has it coming. We all do. It was amazing. And you know who we can thank for this? Dave Chappelle. He held the line for Netflix.
Yeah.
He basically went out there and said F off, and then Netflix was like, okay, most popular stand-up we've ever had. Then they had Shane Gillis, and now they've got the roast, and Tony Hinchcliffe was on it, Andrew Schultz. Let me tell you, Tony Hinchcliffe has sold out Madison Square Garden for Kill Tony, which is like the second largest comedy podcast in the world, the largest live podcast in the world. Also, Andrew Schultz sold out 2 nights at Madison Square Garden. 2 nights. That's 20,000 people. It is bananas. Like, comedy's actually never been better. There's tons of people wanting to become comedians. In Austin, there's like, you can do as many sets in Austin in a night as you can in New York City in many nights. It is a fantastic time for comedy. We need it. We held the line. I'm worried about what's going to happen if Trump gets elected, so maybe enjoy this while you can before everybody gets their undies in a bunch and their nappies in a bunch and they clench their little anus and all of the humor gets sucked out of the room by people who have no sense of humor. And I will tell you this, if it comes down to me voting between a guy with brain worms and a guy who has no brain and is like, clearly Obama is our president, and a guy who's maybe not a great character of a person and also corrupt, but hilarious, I might have to vote for the funny man. You've probably already heard of Bone Charge, the holistic wellness brand with a huge range of evidence-based products to optimize your life in every way. I've been using their red light face mask, and it's amazing. In fact, somebody commented on one of my pictures Clearly, that red light face mask is working recently, and it is. Getting older sucks, and red light therapy has been reviewed in over 4,000 peer-reviewed studies, with 400 plus being double-blind placebo trials. Not one has shown any negative side effects. I am loving my Bone Charge red light face mask. I use it for 10 minutes every night. It boosts collagen, elastin production. It's super lightweight on the face. It doesn't get hot. It's got near infrared and red light, and you can switch between them. Other problems a red light face mask helps with are wrinkles, fine lines, sore jaw, eczema, migraines. The list is endless, truly. If you forgot about Mother's Day and you're feeling very, very bad, as you should be, this Bone Charge red light, it's a great late gift. Go to bonecharge.com/Bridget and use coupon code Bridget to save 15% off. That's a great deal. That's BONCHARGE.com/Bridget and use coupon code Bridget to save 15% off. And the link is in the description below.